I was baptized as a baby. Like, church was always something that was kind of around. I'm 29, so when I went to Riverview, it was literally the first time in my life that I heard the concept, God knows you're gonna make mistakes. Like, He planned that you were gonna make mistakes, and that's why He sent Jesus. Like, this whole time I've been going to church, and this is the first time that anybody had ever said that to me. The whole time that I was growing up and going to church, I feel like the constant message that was being repeated over and over, you are always going to be doing something wrong. You're always going to be sinning. So you are always going to have to be working to try to scrub yourself of that sin. But when you're trying to be better and you're trying to reach this ideal where you're never going to reach it, you're never going to be good enough, it's exhausting. If all you see in your relationship with God is the punisher and this person that you're disappointing, it's so heavy for anybody, but for a child, of course, why would you? Why would you want to go back to church? And instead of trying because it was so much pressure, I just didn't. For me, normally, I like to be in control. I like to know what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen. But being in control of your salvation is so totally overwhelming. Realizing that I'm never going to be sin-free and I'm never going to be perfect, and that was expected. It was like I'd been holding my breath, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my goodness, I can breathe again. You're never gonna measure up, but you're not supposed to. You don't even have to try, because that's not the point. And the whole reason that it's okay for you to make mistakes and it's okay for you to keep trying is because Jesus already did all this stuff for you. When you take that pressure off, you have the freedom to walk in your faith and be confident in your faith. If you're not focused on all the ways you're screwing up and all the ways that you're failing, it allowed me to actively seek out a relationship with God. So that's the shift, I guess, that happened. Our God is not a God that sits back. When I'm going through something and I'm struggling, Jesus is struggling with me. In that kind of divine trinity, we have a God that's, more than we could ever imagine. And we also have a God that feels what we feel. It went from Him as a punisher, only showing up when I was making mistakes, to He's right next to you. He's above you, but He's also with you, walking with you, crying with you. When I started having this new outlook and kind of feeling like I finally understood the gospel, I knew it would change me. When I finally got it and I kind of gave into it and actively pursued it, I knew that it was gonna change the way that I felt about myself. I didn't expect it to change the way that I thought about other people. Once you hear this message of grace, you can't forget it. And the more you hear about it, the more you hear about all the times that God's given us grace, or all of the times that He's given other people grace, makes you think about the grace you're giving other people and the grace you're giving yourself. It took me a little while to realize that I was kind of on a new journey. Growing up, it was you get baptized when you're a kid. You didn't ask why. You didn't ask what it did. You just, okay. When I heard, you're not being baptized to be saved. The significance is kind of declaring, I believe that you are the only way. And I believe that everything that, happened to Jesus and everything that you've done is real and it applies to me. I'm not running anymore. I'm in this 100%, and this was just kind of like a new step for me. My name is Jordan, and I'm choosing to be baptized today.